Hey everyone, so I'm just popping in for a quick update on the march that's organized for the 18th of July, this coming Friday. So, just so you are aware, there is another march that's organized for the 15th in KZN, and that march is specifically dedicated to protecting General Mkhwanazi. So, big ups to everybody in KZN for organizing that march. You guys are doing the absolute most, and we all support you. Thank you all for coming out in numbers to really support him. The march on the 18th, however, is a national march, and that is going to take place in all of the major city centers. So, yesterday I gave an update about the requirements for when you are arranging a protest. We have to notify the municipality and the police. So what I have done, because I realized we were almost out of time, I have in the meantime notified the police and the municipalities in 5 major cities. So I've notified the police and the municipality in the city of Tshwane. So the Central Police Station, the station commander at the Central Police Station in Pretoria, as well as Johannesburg, as well as Durban, as well as Cape Town, and as well as Bloemfontein. So at least that part is taken care of. So the meeting points for all of those is going to be in Pretoria, it's going to be the Union Buildings. In Johannesburg, it's going to be Constitution Hill. In Cape Town, it's going to be Parliament. In Durban, it's going to be at the High Court or the Supreme Court. I just need to check that. Bloemfontein is the Supreme Court. In Durban, it's going to be at, I think it's the High Court or the Civic Center. So I will just confirm that. But those notices have already been submitted. So you guys can go ahead. For everyone in other cities that have not been mentioned, you're going to have to do your own notifications. Send me a message or drop me an inbox if you want me to send you the template for notifying the police and the municipality in your area. As I said, the best thing to do is partner with an existing community group or activists in your community who are experienced at arranging protests. If you have never done this before, that's what I will be doing. And so because I'm based in Pretoria, I am making an appeal to people in Pretoria who are experienced in protests. Let's get together, drop me an inbox, and let's arrange. We're going to be meeting on Friday, the 18th of July, at 10 o'clock at the Union Buildings. We will need marshals. So if you have a little marshal vest, please come with your marshal vest. But let's do the things, guys. Good evening, everyone. So I've been asked by a number of people what this march is about that's happening on Friday. So I'm going to read to you what our memorandum of demands are that we are going to be handing over. Okay. So I'll be reading from the screen. Forgive me if I look away. So the memorandum is addressed to the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Development, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Chief Justice of the Republic, and the National Director of Public Prosecutions. Our demands. Number 1, immediate arrests within weeks, not months. We demand that the National Prosecuting Authority and SAPS open criminal investigations and secure warrants against those implicated, including the suspended Police Minister and Deputy National Commissioner, based on digital evidence, including WhatsApp messages, as claimed by General Mkhwanazi. Public disclosure of progress must begin within 14 days, including the status of arrests, bail, and docket developments. Number 2, to suspend this slower commission. We reject the current Commission of Inquiry model, projected to take 3 to 6 months. Prosecutors must act immediately, and any inquiry should proceed in parallel, not as a delay tactic. Number 3,
to protect and support whistleblowers like General Mkhwanazi. Provide emergency protection and legal aid for whistleblowers like General Mkhwanazi and others at risk, recognizing their service to justice and national safety. Number 4, we demand systemic reforms. We want true independence of the NPA. We want them to enact legislation to establish the NPA as a fully independent Chapter 9 institution. We want them to secure multi-year ring-fenced funding for the investigating directorate to pursue state capture cases. Number 5, we want mandatory public asset declarations and lifestyle audits. We want them to enforce annual verified asset declarations by all public officials and senior civil servants. We want them to conduct mandatory lifestyle audits and publish non-sensitive summaries for public oversight. Number 6, we want whistleblower protection overhaul. We want them to amend the Protected Disclosures Act to provide 1. State-funded legal and psychological support to whistleblowers, emergency relocation, security and housing, and a whistleblower protection office with rapid response powers. Number 7, we want real-time transparency in public procurement. We want the creation of a public searchable digital procurement system. And we want all tenders published with the suppliers and the invoices for public access. Number 8, we want a special anti-corruption court. We want them to establish a permanent anti-corruption court with dedicated staff and strict timelines, which requires public progress dashboards for high-profile cases. Number 9, and the last point, we want swift recovery of stolen wealth or stolen money. We want the acceleration of asset seizures via the asset forfeiture unit. And we want those funds to be redirected into a public reparations and reconstruction fund. So those are the 9 points, the 9 demands that we are making. Please share in the comments if you think we need to add anything else. I look forward to hearing what you have.
So it has come to my attention that there are several political parties that will also be marching on this Friday. Now, personally, I think that's great. I don't see a problem with that. However, I want to make something very clear. Please note that the march that we have arranged for Friday is not a political march. It is not about pushing a particular political party's agenda. It is the people of South Africa, ourselves, standing up and saying, we have had enough. So I'm going to ask you to please walk alongside us, help us, show us how to do this thing properly, lend us your resources, and help to amplify our voices. But don't hijack what we are trying to do for your own political agenda. We are not representing a party. We are representing the people of South Africa. I am a South African citizen. I am not an organization. I am not a politician. I have no political aspirations. I'm simply a citizen who raised my hand and said, I am not going to stand by any longer and watch the looting continue while people like General Mkhwanazi and Babita Deokaran have to risk their lives so that they can bring this stuff to light. And then we just sit by silently watching it happen. So we welcome you. You guys have more experience than we have in all of this.
but we are asking you, please, don't hijack what we are trying to do. We are fed up, we are tired, and whatever your political message is and whoever your constituency is, it's not about that. This coming Friday, we are raising our voices collectively as a nation to say that we are tired of this corruption. The president, disappointed as usual, with another commission that's going to take millions of rands, which we already don't have, to waste our time to find answers which we already have. So this Friday is about demanding justice now. The investigations have already been done. We don't need another investigation to investigate the investigation. We need swift action now. Right? We need those people who have been implicated not to only be suspended with pay. How are we going to pay for a minister who's suspended for his salary and then now need to pay for his replacement who's going to be acting in the time of his suspension as well? No, man, stop taking us for bloody fools. We want action now. We don't want 3 months. We want 3 weeks at most. We want to see arrests. We want the tender system overhauled. The way you guys are doing it now, it is making it too easy to do your under-the-table deals. We want an independent court to investigate all of these corruption cases and a task team to go along with it so that things can happen swiftly. And we want the laws changed around corruption so that when a person, whether you are a public official that is sitting in a Home Affairs office or whether you are a senior government official, if you have been charged with corruption, you must go to jail. Because you stole the money that belongs to the people of this country. You are responsible directly for the rates of crime that we have in our country, for people dying, for people starving. You are responsible. So we are done playing games. We're not waiting anymore. This thing that the president tried last night of, can you all just calm down and sit down and just wait? We're tired of waiting. And we're tired of you taking our money to take us for a fool. So we're not asking for permission. We are, however, asking these political parties, you guys know how to do these protest things. We need your help. Come help us with our cause. Don't make it about you. Okay?
Okay, so I just wanted to jump on here quickly to address this question. Alright, so because this is going out to South Africans across the country, we'll obviously be meeting at different places. I suggest we choose a start time like 10 o'clock. It is a public holiday. I'm sure you don't want to be up like super early. But around 10 o'clock, we can then all converge at key points. So for instance, in Pretoria, it would be the Union Buildings. If you're in Cape Town, it would be at Parliament. So we don't necessarily have to do a march, although we could. But what I must just inform you is that although Section 17 of the Constitution protects our right to peaceful protest, we are still required to notify the police and the municipality at least 7 days before. Now, because this is next week Friday, technically that means that we have to notify them today. So what I would suggest is I'm going to share a notice of gathering template that you can then just email to your ward councillor and to your local police department. And then there's a couple of other points I quickly want to share. I'm going to be reading from a page for you. Okay, so like I said, we have to notify them at least 7 days. And the template will include all the information, but in case you can't get the template, you need to include the name of the organizer or convener. Now, this can be anyone. If you don't feel comfortable arranging a protest, so if you've never done it before, I would suggest that you get in touch with a local activist or community leaders and have them assist you. What we need to include in that notice is the name of the organizers, the date and time and duration of the protest, the starting point and route if it's going to be a march, the number of, ballpark number of participants, and the intention of the protest. So are we handing over a memorandum, which in this case we are? Is it a demonstration, which in some cases it might be? And then, of course, contact details. So we don't need permission. I want to make that clear, but we do need to notify. Some of the other things that we should have in place, or at least think about, is at least have some marshals to maintain some kind of order, because we want this to be a peaceful protest. We want to quickly be able to identify if there are any opportunists or people coming to cause havoc. We want to work according to a basic kind of code of conduct, which is basically just don't cause havoc. A basic idea for first aid. And then designate spokespeople. So if the media does show up, somebody should be able to engage with them. So figure out who that's going to be. They'll most likely be the convener or the organizer. And that's it. So choose your starting points, spread the word, continue to share this message, and let's make our presence felt on the 18th, my fellow South Africans.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mkosa Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash the like button. More trouble for President wala South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. Njengoba nibala KZN, they are planning imarch ke sana. Imarch yakhona bayasho nje ukuthi memorandum yakhona ithina, I hope na uyivile. So guys, into iyashuba. People are not happy mayelana decision le Cyril Ramaphosa yendile yokuthi avela afake umchunu ku leave, and people are saying ukuthi ave kudliwa tax yethu because ngiyalo wena ufakela omnye umuntu ukuthi avambambela, but that person is going to get paid naye usenza umchunu will be paid every month kasana. And people are saying ukuthi avedliwa tax yethu, why angasuspendwa, why angaqoshwa, because vele uneliqala usenzo mkhulu expose we. Guys, it's not easy for Ramaphosa ukuthi amkhiphe umchunu. Like if we criminal, ngeke uzukhona vele kuyiwisa lenye criminal, because both of these people are criminals. So nje bese expecting simzansi, but people are saying ukuthi enough is enough kesana. Angeke siyo leadwa abaholi labanenkohlakalo. People are saying ukuthi siyo bhekisa itulu KZN. Ayikwazi kwashuba or kwazi okwashuba. So people are just saying ukuthi vele le march right gabi. Yabona ngibona ngazuthi kutokwenteka lesaqoqo la kule march le. Ngibona ngazuthi South Africa yonke isatomasha ngema province. We kushubile. People are tired nje kwendwa bokhokhomelon. Please do comment what you think below down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. This is the end of my video. I'm signing out, so goodbye.